uniteco. A lot has changed, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's all about me, does it? All comes out the back here. The billet will go in. We can run for about 64 hours on man.
Let me tell you a story. Oh my God.
Hey folks, we come over to uniteco, formerly Unite Components. We are in Newtown in mid Wales. We've come to see the man himself, Andrew Cooper, who is now relocated to his own place here. And let's see how he's been getting on in the world of manufacturing the UK bike parts. Andrew Cooper, aka Mr. Unite, situated here. That's him, that is. That's Mr. Unite.
Good start.
So, last time I come, if you want to watch that video, you can watch it right there, one way or another. A lot has changed, hasn't it?
Yes, so we're in our new building. So we've not been in here long, literally 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And yes, we've got a new machine in the corner as well.
Well, I've got plenty of footage of the machines, so we don't need to be looking at them right now.
Okay, yeah. It's all about me, does it?
It's all about you.
Sake.
So, you've moved from your old place where you were sort of still affiliated with another engineer, can you say that?
Yeah, that's correct.
Now this is your own building.
Yes.
Still in Draenewith.
Yes, just down the road, mile away.
Like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. And what are these machines that you bought and what do they do?
So, the machine on the right is the new machine that we bought, so it's a Brother 5-axis Speedio. And if you can have a quick look at this.
Speedio.
Speedio.
Oh, okay.
Speedio. So yeah, this does all of our 5-axis machining. So predominantly that's pedals, stems, C-clamps, and a few other bits and bobs. This is quite a step up in terms of investment and speed in comparison to our Hatters over there, which are a much cheaper and much slower machine. So this can machine a pedal almost half the time as what that could machine a pedal.
And you can leave this running all night with the robot loading it?
Yeah, so we've got this robot loading cell as well, and so something quite unique about the way we machine our pedals, we actually machine both ops without touching it. So the billet will go in. We'll machine the first operation, which would look something like that. The robot would actually then come in, turn it round, put it back in the machine, machine the rest of it, and then bring the finished part out.
So for instance, before you had this machine and before you had this robot, when you were loading it and you were working, say, let's say a 10-hour day, because you do some big hours.
Yeah.
How many sets of pedals? If you were on pedals all day, how many sets of pedals would you do then compared to now in 24 hours?
I couldn't put a figure on it because there's a few more variables in that, but in terms of setup, it's considerably quicker. So before it would have been 4 setups, whereas now it's just one. It'll do a left and a right hand with no changeover at all. And obviously we can run overnight. So if we were to fill up this whole tray, we can run for about 64 hours on man, which takes us most of the weekend.
Wow.
So there's a good amount of time in there.
Yeah.
But more importantly, the machine can deal with it. A lot of things that's overlooked when it comes to machining is the swarf. So you can see in there there's a bit of swarf. So again, on the old machines, you'd have to clean it out. You'd have to spend at least an hour cleaning out every day. This machine, it can deal with the amount of swarf.
How does it do it? Has it got like some sort of corkscrew churning it out?
Yeah, so the old one had a corkscrew. So a corkscrew is quite a basic conveyor. This one's got more of a proper conveyor in it. You can see where it kind of all comes out the back here. So the conveyor sits under the whole machine, and you've got all your coolant tank here as well.
Yeah. So big investment?
Yes, big investments.
Yeah. And what else have we been buying and what's coming?
So what's coming is a lathe. So we don't currently have a lathe, we've just got the 3 mills here, but we have a lathe on order so that we can make new range of turn parts and also our pedal axles, which we have quite a supply issue with at the moment.
And cranks, last time we interviewed you, they were prototypes. We've still got the prototypes, which are going sound.
Yeah.
When are we looking at for actual production?
So still in March, so the arm will be milled on here, very similar setup to this, and the turn parts will be going on the new lathe. we do need to manufacture some updated axles before we actually produce them.
Any new other parts coming? What about your bike? What about your frame?
So the bike and the frame is quite a long-term project, to be honest. The parts will be going on this machine, but
Yeah.
we need to get this all set up and running, and then we can start to get on and make some.
Anything else?
C clamps, rotor mounts, nothing major.
Yeah.
Major.